Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever. Hey, guys, we got the two mics going today. Hey, just got out of the sauna and 45 evening, 45 in the morning. Crazy water drop this week. Also, nice flush to the face. Yeah. Ooh, is that a real high blood pressure? One of the two. So we play it to both sides. It's a good thing, and then for the haters, it's a good thing.
Do you build up to that, or do you just raw dog it? You just right to it.
Today was a build-up, but I think it was because of the food. Everything today was easier because of food. Time moved faster.
Yeah.
It's a wild thing when you're in a deficit for such a long period of time, and then you have a couple high days in a row. Holy moly. Everything was easy. In a row.
Okay.
Two high, well, it wasn't 2 high days. It was a 24-hour period. We'll put it that way. What is up, big dogs? Yeah, got home 1 a.m, Sunday morning, and started the high day then. Didn't finish till Sunday night. So felt like 2 days because I got some sleep. Got about 3 naps in that day. But this weekend, we are going to be at Anaheim Fit Expo. So come on out, say hello. Be there on Saturday and again on Sunday. We are 7 days a week for the last 3-4 months, and it's longer than that now. Yeah, so no days off, no weekends off, no nothing off. I saw some, and this is for you owners, you people out there that are entrepreneurs and stuff. When they go, we're the dreamers, but we're the ones not sleeping. I like that. I like that one. That's pretty clever. Or the person that goes, I want your life. And it's the individual that's complaining about 40 hours a week, and we're working 80. More than that even. So that being said, Titan Crew, what is up, my crew? I'm going to get some lifts in this week and put them over on the Titan Crew. I saw today there is like 196 requests, almost 200 requests over the weekend to get into the Titan Crew.
Wow. So what I hear from that is, guys, I'm going to be busy blocking all of you that didn't answer the questions to this right here. So if you want to be on the good list, if you want to be on Santa's good list,
Can you pull this up?
Which is the list that is going to, you want to see the requests? Not without showing.
No, don't worry about it.
But if you guys want to be on Santa's good list, not the naughty list, and that's the list that doesn't get you blocked, go to the meal plan. Make sure you signed up, because when you sign up, you're going to get a password. And that password, we ask you for that password when you sign up for the Titan Crew. Now, if you don't put in the password, you make up some random stuff, guess what? You're not getting in. If you don't answer, there's 4 questions, and it's so easy.
Red face, white face.
Very white face, pale face, ghost face. But it's going to get red if I have to block more people. So I don't want that to happen. So answer the question. Click this link. It's right here. I'm pulling it up on the screen right here. Click that. You see that? Where's my news forecaster? There you go. Click that. Make sure you get the password after you sign up. Go to the Titan Crew. Boom, you'll get in. And then Mike can hit you up with what he's about to give you right now, which is some form checks, check-ins, and all that good stuff. Hit that link.
Yeah, you guys, man, get on over there, get in the Titan Crew, have fun with it. I'll get you guys in there that did get, remember, it's free. The Titan Crew is a private group, and it's free to everybody that subscribes to the training and nutrition. Easy enough. And the reason why we do that is sweat equity. So there has to be a give and a take. So that's you saying you're willing to put in the work, and then I'm going to just give you all my time for those check-ins and make sure that you guys are doing things right. And then if I need to fine-tune it, I fine-tune it and make sure everything is beautiful for you guys. What has been cool is I got to run into a whole bunch of I did an appearance this weekend, and it was a tremendous turnout. So thank you for everybody that came out. flattered, humbled. Again, this is like up over Seattle, so it's outside of Seattle. But all the schools, all the high schools, and the football players and wrestlers and all that came over, and the athletic women came over. And so I got to meet a whole bunch of kids that are already on the nutrition, already on the training plan. A lot of them are doing power bodybuilding, which I recommend, especially if you're young and you want to get strong and do this for a long time. So props to you kids that are out there doing this and getting started at that young age. And then it was a lot of parents that were fans from decades of gladiators and TV shows and lifting that brought their kids in. So it was such a great thing to see. But what I noticed is everybody that came in, even though when I saw them, they were either in good shape or getting there, but there was so many people that came in and said, this triggered me or got me, I hate the word triggered. This got me fired up a couple of years ago and I've lost 150 pounds because of your video that did this. And now I am 180. There was one guy that stood out. He lost 150. He's 180 now. And I thought that was just really cool that there's people out there. And the reason I'm saying this is because for every 10 people that says, don't got the time, I can't do it, I don't find the motivation, there's the one individual that's absolutely crushing it. And so I just want to give you props to that one person within every 10.
And I can guarantee you, a lot of times that one individual will have more things going on, less opportunities, and less excuses.
Yeah, I don't think the people that do things, even though they have tons of stuff to do, ever have the excuse. It's just the two individuals.
It's the two individuals.
It's the talkers and the doers. And it sucks that in today's day and age, you can be a talker and still be somewhat heard because of social media. It was nice back in the day, the talkers couldn't be heard because they couldn't be on TV. They couldn't do anything because they couldn't have a platform because they never did anything relatively good. And so now to earn that spot,
you had to earn the spot.
Either side of the fence you're on, you at least had to earn the knowledge to have a debate and a discussion. And now it's just anybody and everybody that has a platform that does it. And so you guys, I want you savages to get over in the Titan crew, put up this week, put up a squat. This is my request for all Titan members. I want you to put up a squat or a variation of the squat. If you're not squatting right now and you're doing press or hack squats, then put that up. If you're doing a squat, front squat, a half field squat, a Jefferson squat, a Romanian squat, whatever it is, put that up on the page. And I also want to see everybody's moderation of a deadlift. Okay. And then here's the big kicker. Why are you squatting this way or doing whatever leg exercise you chose? And why are you doing deadlifts the way that you're doing them? And I want you not just to put down this information, but I want you to put down why you're doing it the way you're doing it. And again, if this is a little bit deeper than it makes sense to you, and your answer would be, well, I'm putting down deadlifts because this is how Ronnie Coleman deadlifted, then that's okay. Put that information down there. For you people that understand what I'm asking, the gymnast doing a speed explosion deadlift, the football player doing a sumo deadlift, understanding that it's hip strength, he puts it down there. Now, see, I understand that you guys understand it a little deeper than the average Joe that goes into the gym. But what I would like to do is be able to help you guys instead of give you the answers. I'm the guy that would like you to explain to me the answer. And so I'm going to feed you questions to ask yourself. My issue is I have a minor in psychology. I didn't finish it, but that's what I studied. And so I like the idea that I don't answer your questions, that you guys answer the question. That way you will remember this conversation. If I just tell you everything, like anybody in your life, I'm assuming nobody does this. If somebody just tells you something, you're going to forget in 5 minutes. But if somebody makes you think about it and you're answering the questions, you're going to remember that for a lifetime. I forgot the quote, Jeffrey. You tell somebody, they'll forget. You involve them, they may remember. You get them to do it, and they'll remember for a lifetime.
Wow, that's exactly the quote. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin. Good old Benny.
Benny and his 100 kids. Was
Benny.
it Ben? No, that was Jefferson. Jefferson had his 100 kids. Too soon?
Oh, yeah.
The world is healing.
Right.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin. So there's a nice little quote for you guys. And that's why I answer the way I answer. It also makes sure that you're in the conversation. I did have a nice, fun YouTube that went out, and I talked to Alex about this, about social media people. And you guys should really, when you do go out there and you do events or anything like that, if you are promoting your page and building up your pages, make sure that you talk to the right ones, not the ones that are just trying to grab sound bites. We just did a great podcast with Jesse Lee Peterson.
I saw it too.
Oh, it was great. That one, you know, I'm dealing with a guy that's lived, and he's been in the trenches of both sides of the fence, and he's lived a life, and so he had a lot of knowledge, and he also has fun at what he does, and he does try to fish hook you, and he does try to use terms and words to get you, and that's great, and that's fine. And if you're not witty and on the ball, you may get caught a lot of the times. I had a blast with him. Go check out that YouTube, but it's insightful. We haven't actually taken the full. Let's put that on the list. Yeah, rip that bad boy. People are sending me little clips from it that they've ripped and done it. It's great. It's a great show. Okay, so today, Titan Crew deadlifts and squats, or a relative of something like that. Put it in the Titan Crew. And again, we had the page up here a second ago. Let me see. Here's the page again. But I can also tell you the page. The page is Facebook.com/groups /Mike O'Hearn. Get in there, get signed up today, and let's get you guys going. What do we have for the rest of the summer? We're down to 50
days.
How many more days until summer is over? Oh, 74? Is that right? Or is that I Googled wrong? Yeah, we're getting out of summer within months.
September 22nd.
September. We're in August almost.
Yeah. Right.
So off season, strength, size, muscle,
56.
leanness. 56 days?
56.
Yeah. Okay. There we go, guys.
Put this guy right here.
Hit it.
Hold up. Where you at? Where you at, big boy?
What you got?
Mike, I follow your training methods. I need a workout that targets the bottom pecs better than decline and flies. I love flies. I do them, but I can't quite access muscle to mind with it. High five, man.
Come out and train with me. First off, there's always that for anybody. Come out and train with me, and let's really connect on it. You're not going to get better than decline and decline flies. Like today for us, we did decline flies, and we set it up on an incline bench. And then what you do is just kind of lay on it and pull it underneath. But that being said, I hate to say this, but you really do have to get the connection, because you're looking for a better exercise, but there is no better exercise than a decline and a fly, you know, and you're not going to get a better connection on, if you're also talking, if your flies are a cable fly, you may get a little bit better connection compared to dumbbells. But at the end of the day, kid, connection's connection. And the lower chest, wow. Besides the bicep, the lower chest is the easiest thing to flex in the world. So the connection should be there. Do you have an issue with the shoulders? Is there an injury that you may have? I'm trying to think of anything else that would probably cause you not to be able to connect to the lower abs. Have you hurt your chest before? Yeah, let me know, my friend. All right, Michael Howard, is that correct?
Yep.
So yeah, let me know, bud. I'd love to try to give you
I have
a
floating
tip.
bones in the shoulder. I don't know what that is.
All right, so
A little something going
I'm not
on.
too far off on there's an aspect of something's going on in the shoulder that's not making you flex the chest because of the pain in the shoulder. So you guys see where I went with that? Nice. That being said, I'm not sure what floating bones means.
Little bone, little pieces of cartilage floating around in there, or bone.
Okay, and so do they scope it to get it out?
They would have to, I'm guessing, right?
Sorry, Captain.
But I like that you're trying. You're solving the issue, not a Band-Aid on there. The Band-Aid would be, oh, use lighter weight or you do the other exercise. But in reality, it's what you just said. It's the mind-muscle connection. Because if you don't even have that, what good is lighter weight's going to do? If you don't have the mind-muscle connection, what good is a different exercise going to do? So
yeah, I think he picks up.
Point.
I like your question, my friend, and I'm glad you did it. And like Jeff said, I think you're killing it with going, hey, I don't want to skip it. I don't want to stop. Yes, I got some shoulder issues. But yeah, you're just going to have to try some and see if you can move your shoulder in a position where you get rid of the bar for declines and go to dumbbell declines and see if you can't rotate those arms even in further to get that lower chest coming up. A football bench bar would kind of possibly help you too. Some close grip bench would possibly help that lower chest and the connection. I'm talking about connections without pain. So that'd be the dumbbells on the decline. Please hit me back over the next couple of weeks and let me know you tried some of these things, or get in the Titan crew and actually visually show me this exercise, the number of them. Show me declines with the bar, show me declines with dumbbells, flies with the free weights, flies with the cables, any of those exercises, close grip over in the Titan crew, okay?
Shoulder injury in the military from oil drums. I do deep flies right now.
Okay, deep flies are great for the fascia and stretching. Still got to connect. Still got to connect, my friend. But I love that you're stretching it and getting some deep. So deep flies, guys, is basically just a good range of motion for the flies, like we did today. I think we did 5 or 6 different forms on cable crossover declines.
One station.
Yeah. Hey, also, Michael, thank you for serving. Thanks for doing what you do, man. True respect for the military, police, firefighters, doctors, and that nurses, and I feel bad for the nurses' husbands.
Guys, if you're stationed right now too, put in chat what base should Mike visit next. Where should he come out to next?
We just hit Fort Knox.
Yep.
We could hit anything in California, pretty simple, but we have now a connection to where we're going to hit any bases. We can go all the way back on over to Dubai, South Korea, on over to the Middle East.
Yep.
You let us know, though. Hit us up, guys.
Yeah, I think we're doing South Korea first, to be honest.
Ooh, I think that's a request from the team here. Not so much Jeff as Serge over here loves.
We can do Okinawa too.
Okinawa. Oh, Watashiwa.
Okinawa.
Hajime.
In the Philippines, is that?
Philippines. Okay, there we go. What do we got next, Jeffrey? What do we have?
Advice for a Division II basketball player who applies your training tenets.
And you're still playing. I'm guessing you're still playing.
Mm-hmm.
Food, first off, because you're a big drink of water. You're a good sized person. So please do not run away from food. And you're young and you're doing a lot of cardiovascular up and down. You're that hit cardio. You're exploding, then chilling, then exploding again. So I'm glad you're doing the training. Feed the body the very best you can. Okay, feed it, feed it, feed it. I know that you love basketball because you're not going to be on a Division II if you didn't love it. And then when it comes to training during season, shorten reps. Off season, go back to that full range. And the reason why is because you're going to be moving around so much during the season. I would rather you save some kind of range of motion and try to keep the strength as high as you can as you're doing extra work on the court. So for anybody and everybody can take this away from this, there's going to be times where you're dieting down or you're in the trenches because of the deficit or work or travel. You can shorten those ranges of motion, take the weight up, do your 5 of 5s like the power bodybuilding. And then when you get full time, full food, full recovery, and less work, go back to that full ranges of deep squats, deep sumos, bench, all that kind of stuff. Is some suggestions just so you can continue to work out but not fatigue yourself for your big games. And game for this gentleman is basketball, but for you guys, it's life. And you can clip that.
What are 1 or 2 foods to eat every day?
Red meat and oatmeal.
So,
And also I'll get further into this depth, but just for everybody that doesn't eat a lot of animal meat, understand that they're coming out with this research now after decades of the shrinkage of the brain, smaller brain within vegans. Now, see, that's not a smart ass remark from me. That's just the studies. So that's not even me saying it because I didn't know that. But just FYI, feed the body, feed the brain. I get that looking good is cool. Being strong is really fun. But keeping the engine inside healthy, the brain healthy, is coming down to, again, that constant us, what I've told you for 50 years, food, nutrition.
I can't flat bench like I used to with my shoulder. Not the front, but almost the side. Should I reverse grip bench?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, one of the greatest that ever did reverse grip bench did it because he kept hurting his chest and shoulders, Anthony Clark. And he took it to a level that nobody has to take it to. So, he took it up to a 700 reverse bench. So, again, that's who I was training with. And so when you guys say, Mike, wow, you do a 500 reverse bench, that's cool. It's like, yeah, I've seen guys do, what is that? Another good percentage above me doing it. And healthy cat, healthy shoulders and stuff.
Can I build a good physique with bad genetics?
Of course you can. I know more guys with bad genetics with good work ethic do better than guys with bad work ethic and great genetics. Clip that one.
Mm-hmm.
I was with a guy this weekend. Good looking kid, good looking, 22 years old, came in, good shape, probably the best physique for somebody that's not really taking it serious. And he came in and goes, yeah, I'm just thinking about maybe I'll start taking it a little bit more serious. And I go, it's interesting you say that because I've seen the greatest genetic gifted athletes come in and out of Golds every year. Mm-hmm. And they're eaten up and spitting out in every year. And I've seen the guys that come in without the good genetics and just work their ass off and do something. Mm-hmm. So it's the work ethic. Time Cop does it all the time. One more, guys.
One more. Big Mike, I worked up to barbell back squatting 315, 4 sets of 10, but I have a hard time flexing through each rep the way that you say to flex through the reps. How can I work on this?
Yeah, post up the video of you doing 1 rep with 315, and then post another video of you doing 315 for 10. So 2 videos, a single, and 10 reps. Put that on the Power Body, the Mike O'Hearn Titan Crew Facebook page. Let me watch those, and then I will get back to you. Okay, we just want to make sure you're doing this right. But if you can do 1 rep with it, you should be able to do 10 reps with it. The only reason you wouldn't be able to do 10 is because you're trying to get the number 10 over the quality of reps. So I've seen tons of people go, hey, do 15 reps, and their first 7 or 8 reps suck because they just move through it. Well, I'll just get 7 or 8, and then I'll muscle out the last 5 or 6. That being said, it's like there's no rush. You shouldn't be panicked through this set. It's the quality. And I just got a video today, Jeff did. It says, and this is for everybody. It's not that you do it, it's how you do it. It's not that you do the rep, it's how you do the rep. And it's like the guy that came in earlier that was talking about his lower chest. He's still doing it, but it's not connecting. You're 10 reps and you're not connecting to it. Now, I don't know if you're not connecting to it. I don't know if it's you thinking that and you're not getting the development, or you're really not connecting to it. Because there is a slowed control pace that I do that I 100% feel it. But then also you can speed it up and still move through it. And you don't feel like it's working as much, but it is. All right, Jeffrey, that was a good one. I kind of want to piggyback off of that one. If we got it. If we don't got it, we don't got it.
All right, what? Any suggestions for a 44-year-old who's back in shape but having issues wanting my extra skin to stop sagging?
Yeah, copper, the peptide copper. Make sure to keep it lotioned the best you can, and then stay down at the weight that you're at for a good 3 to 6 months. Stay there. Don't bounce anymore. And then this is a good thing for everybody else on here. Take care of your skin while you're young. Don't be like this nurse Dr. Mike, being an idiot when you're 20 and blowing it up. And then you got this surgery in your 30s taking care of your skin. Be smart about that. Your skin, your heart, your brain, everything goes together, guys. Everything goes together. Be smart about that.
Advice for the Christmas tree. How do you work the lower back for that?
Every back exercise, hyperextensions, deadlifts, flexing through the squat, your squats itself, legs, hack squats. Everything should be flexing through that lower back.
Then I got hack squats for the Christmas tree. Then I don't like that one.
That doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Does for me. I keep my body stiff.
There you go.
Standing straight bar curls. Your lower back's, you're still standing up. You're still utilizing and flexing that lower back. And then after you develop it, it's diet to get it to show. Who doesn't love the flock of seagulls? Go with it.
Thank you for doing these. Thank you for the answer. Unoriginal question, I know, but why do my calves take so much longer to grow?
Well, it's a twofold. One is you may not be training them right, feeding yourself right. And then also maybe it's just your genetics that you have to train them differently than what you read. It's a dense muscle. I've given a lot of tips. Go over to the YouTube shorts and look at the Arnold Schwarzenegger tip that he gave me. that allowed me to develop my calves. And it's just for anybody here, calves are an amazing, amazing muscle. You know, from after 1 year old, you're bad boys using those. So think about the density those things have.
All right. 48 on TRT. Got a small, stressful, small business. Run to the gym, if I'm lucky, every other day. I've seen a huge difference in doing things slower and controlled by watching you do your sets. I get the mindset possibly similar, and it works. My question is, should I also incorporate faster movements as well? Because I feel like I'm slowing down, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I mean, your downset could be that though. So I wouldn't choose an exercise. I would just do a set here and there. So we'll go up to my 7 to 3s or 7 to 5s or wherever that is on the reps on the first exercise. And then we can do a down set, and then we can blast out 15, 20 reps with that. And you can move through it. So that's what I would do. But you're also 48, and I fully understand that. Are you doing anything outside of the gym too? Are you moving and grooving? Are you doing anything outside of it too, so you can move it out? I noticed that when you're young and you train controlled, you still have the torque to explode. And so that's one thing I want you to make sure. I thank you for watching, and you're moving through the exercise slow and stuff, but there's still an explosion out of the hole on everything that I do. Just a controlled explosion. But just do a drop set. Incorporate those in there.
Mike, I'm 53, strong in my legs, 10 plates, leg press, 405 squat, but I feel like I can improve my hip strength, especially as I'm aging. Any advice?
Yeah, stay with the squats. Make sure there's great range of motion on the squats. Make sure you're probably incorporating still sumo deadlifts. Also on leg press, make sure that the leg press is a hamstring exercise, not a quad exercise. So again, leg press for the hamstring, glute, and hips, not for the quads. That's what I would recommend. Last one. Great job, guys.
Last one. You better write a banger in here while I'm scrolling up. See what we got. Listen to that guitar riff.
Every time I hear a flock of seagulls, I think of David Spade or Chris Farley when they go to the airplane. And Tommy Boy. And the guy's there, and he's got his hair up to here. I like the flock of seagulls. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. You haven't seen it.
This is the banger I wanted. That's what we got. Do free weights, dumbbells, barbells work better than the machines? Or should we try to trust the machines in the gym now?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah. Just especially for you, because if I remember correctly, you're 44. So a machine is a locked-in movement. So it's not helping you any supported muscles or any of the other things that could help when you're doing a free weight. So nothing beats free weights, you know. Yeah, machines are great when you get 65, 75, and you still want to tussle. You're too young. Use machines for, like, if you did inclines and you did some flies and then you want to do another chest exercise and there's a hammer machine or any kind of machine, then go do it. But I wouldn't base your workouts off of doing only machines. Huge difference. Dang, did you see any more? It wasn't bad. That was a good one.
Not bad. I like the painting.
This guy's great. Wrestler, downtown LA. He's got this huge loft that we still got to go shoot at. Yeah, this guy's great. And his company is called Unimpressed. And it's such a wrestling mentality. The company's called Unimpressed, and I think that may offend some people. Like, I'm not impressed by anything. And that's the wrestling mentality, though. It's like you got to get up the next day and do the work again. There's nothing that will impress a wrestler. I think it's the music. That's not Panda.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, smart. Thank you.
We're there.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. We're going to be talking peptides, small brains with vegans, and some other stuff.